Hello, Argos. As you may know, this month we will be putting on our high school and elementary school musical called Robin in the Hood. Before we transform our gym into the theater, we need you to help us out with understanding how to behave while watching a musical performance. The big idea is to be respectful of the hard work that goes into performing and allow others around you to enjoy the show. So, how can you help us do this? Let's jump in and learn some theater etiquette. First, you can make our performers feel valued by giving them your full attention the entire show. Next, don't leave the performance space. Also, make sure that you applaud and react to the performer's efforts at the appropriate time. And finally, and most importantly, make sure you tell your friends what you loved about the show when it is finished. Take time to talk to the performers and tell them that you appreciate their hard work. Now, let's get into some details about what will happen during the performance and how you can be a better audience member. First, please turn off all cell phones. Any cell phone noise or screens can distract not only the performers on stage, but the audience around you. We suggest that you put your cell phones away so that you're not tempted to respond to texts or calls throughout the show. Second, talking shouldn't really happen. Talking through the performance is distracting to not only the performers, but also the audience members around you. If you must speak, it should be quiet enough that only the person beside you can hear. Third, movement breaks. There will be a 15-minute intermission. We ask that you wait to leave the performance space until this time. We understand that nature calls. Please use the washroom before the show, at intermission, or after the show. Try your best not to exit during the show. In an emergency, you can quietly leave when the scene is over, during the scene change, and return during the next scene change. Although we will be selling food and drinks at our tuck shop, we ask that they remain outside of the theater and not be brought into the gymnasium at any time. There will be no booing or heckling. Everyone has worked hard. It's important after the show as well that if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it. Use constructive criticism when talking to any performers about any aspect of the show. Choose kind and support your fellow performers in their hard work. Next, singing and clapping along is discouraged. Please only sing and clap along unless you are asked to do so. Don't sing or clap along as it can distract the musicians and cause them to go off beat. If you need to have some water during the performance, please place the water bottle under your seat and drink it at appropriate times. Try to refrain from making noise with the water bottle, as this can also distract the musicians and performers. Next, let's talk about posture and seating. Chairs will be placed so that the person behind you has a window between you and your neighbor. Please keep the chairs in their place and sit up straight without leaning over so that the person behind you can see the stage. We understand that it is natural to cough and sneeze sometimes. However, Please try to muffle any coughing or sneezing so as not to distract the performers or audiences. If you currently have a cold and are coughing a little more frequently, it might be a good idea to bring a cough drop. But please quietly unwrap the cough drop at an appropriate time, such as a scene change or after the show or during intermission. That now concludes our theater etiquette module for our musical performance of Robin in the Hood. We look forward to showing you all of our hard work that we have participated in for the last few months. Thank you very much for listening.